Hey everyone, Dr. Steve here to help you achieve all your weight loss goals. Everyone is always asking me, where do I start? What do I do? They're lost. I would start with setting up your macronutrients. Those are your carbs, fats, and proteins that make up your total caloric intake. To figure out your total caloric intake, take your body weight and multiply it by 10. This would be your minimum amount of calories. Then, to figure out your maximum caloric intake, take your body weight and multiply that by 20. This, for example, this would be a 200-pound bodybuilder would be anywhere from 2,000 calories to 4,000 calories. Now that you know how many calories you need, you want to know, how do I distribute the caloric intake? This takes trial and error to figure out, but most people are mixed oxidizers, meaning some of each macronutrient is required. Although you could do a genetic test to take out some of the guesswork, the genetic test would be to tell you if you metabolize carbs or fats better for fuel and give you a better starting point to figure out your macronutrient goals. Some basic guidelines to build your diet are: protein should be 1 to 2 grams per pound of body weight, fats, multiply your weight by half or take 15 to 20% of your total caloric intake. Your carbs would then just fill in the rest of your macronutrient goals. Remember though, when cutting calories to drop weight, don't go below the recommended minimum caloric intake, or you could suffer metabolic damage and end up doing the opposite of what your goals are. Another noteworthy comment is make sure that you only make small changes. You don't want to make huge changes or large changes and run out of room to manipulate your macronutrients. Large changes could result in plateaus, and I know you guys don't want that. So just a few more teaser tips, and then if you're going to need help, you're going to have to call me and have me structure everything for you. But keep your blood sugar lower by keeping fiber high. Spikes in insulin will block beta cell stimulation and limit fat burning. And the last tip would be keep your fructose under 20 grams per day. Fructose causes insulin resistance. The only exception would be berries, which increase GLUT4 receptors in the muscle, which would then uptake more insulin. Feed the muscle, not the fat. ProTouch Rehab, Dr. Steve, over and out. Find out what real health is really about.